Khabib versus Tony Ferguson got canceled, man. Yeah, definitely pissed about that one, man. That was a good fight. I think this is the third time that it's been scheduled. Um, I guess Khabib had weight issues. He was in the hospital. They released him this morning. He said he's okay, but I guess the weight cut was unhealthy. So fight's over. Or fight's off. I mean, I don't know where does I don't know. I don't know what happens from here because Khabib doesn't seem like that big of a guy. So I don't know if there was an issue with making weight this time around, why he couldn't do it. I, I don't I don't see him as like a Hendricks or Gastelum that just has issues making with the weight and can't do it. I don't feel like he should move up to welterweight, but oh man, I'm just pissed. Fuck, I really wanted to see that fight. Tony was hyped about it too, man. Just to see the styles and see how those styles were going to come together was man, I was hyped about it. But I guess here we are. So Woodley Thompson 2 is the main event. I'm sure obviously Hunt and Overeem will probably take the co-main event. I don't know who's supposed to headline the prelims on FS1, so I don't know who they're gonna bring up from there, or what fight I guess could kind of add to the pay-per-view. I don't know. It basically doesn't have Khabib and Ferguson, which I'm pissed about. But yeah, guys, comment. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me what you guys think is next. I mean, do you think Ferguson should just get the shot now against Connor? Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where either guy goes from now. I mean, obviously Khabib's gonna have to have at least one more fight before he could even kind of ask for the title shot. I would think just so that they could make sure he can make weight fine and all that stuff. And that's a big. I mean, imagine you're Dana White and I mean Conor McGregor's is as big as it gets in the UFC. So imagine you kind of trust that main event to Khabib, who unfortunately has been plagued with injuries and obviously this last issue with him having an unhealthy weight cut, not being able to make the fight. I mean that's I know Connor's pretty good at. Oh, obviously very good at if someone gets injured, he's good. He'll take on whoever else, but it's a little different when it's the day before the fight. Who knows if Ferguson was on the undercard and fighting somebody else and they just moved him to the main event. Like I don't know. I don't know how that would work. But I don't know. I mean, I would think Khabib would need at least one fight to kind of prove he's still good at making the weight, kind of all that stuff. Ferguson, I mean, he did just beat Rafael, over 5 rounds. Um, so I mean, if anyone deserves a shot, it'd be him. But man, this was gonna be like the perfect commercial for Connor's next fight, right? I mean, it was literally the number 1 and 2 guy going at it. The style matchups were different. You weren't sure who was gonna kind of impose their style on the other one. Tony's so awkward that who just wondering what would have happened had Khabib kind of got a hold of him, if he would have been able to get a hold of him. Obviously Khabib kind of wants to maul you on the ground, get you on the ground and maul you, but damn man, I don't know. I'm bummed out. If you guys want to comment, go ahead, man. Someone's commenting right now. Um, but yeah, guys, I don't know, man. I'm bummed out about it. Tomorrow's a big night of fights. I mean, it still is, right? I mean, obviously Keith Thurman versus Danny Garcia in a crazy welterweight matchup between undefeated fighters. I'll try to do a video on that a little bit later, but I just kind of want to stick to MMA. I mean, obviously Woodley Thompson too is still a great matchup. The first one was maybe fight of that year. Well, I don't know. Swanson. Was that this year? I'm confused now. But no, that was last year. Yeah. So um, Swanson Doo Ho Choi was probably fight of the year. But I mean that was like a close second if anything. But damn man, I'm pissed. Fucking pissed. But guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what goes forward. Let me know what you guys think on the comments. If you think Khabib can still get the shot, if they should like rematch, try to schedule this one again for a fourth time. If you think Tony should just get the shot against Conor. I mean, at this point, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like probably Tony should kind of get the spot, but I mean, it's a lot less like sexy as it would have been had one of these guys, you know, pulled away with the victory in this fight, and then it would have been clear cut. No one else in the world should get the shot against Conor. Obviously in MMA, I mean that's, you know, not considering if Conor does the boxing thing and all that stuff. But yeah, guys, please feel free to subscribe. I appreciate it, and comment. You know, the good or the bad, man. I take it all. I take it all in stride. So appreciate you guys watching. Thank you, and talk to you guys.